Okay. I'm going to talk to you about scarcity because Peter talks a lot about abundance, but I want to talk about scarcity first. And scarcity starts with an emotion. Okay? Okay, so I got a 15-minute grace period here when I'm... we got an agreement, Joe and I, you know. Okay. Okay, so here's it. All loss of energy in your life starts with envy. Envy is the emotion that kills energy. Okay, envy, okay. And envy is looking at what someone else has and wanting them not to have it. That's what envy is. And it's the energy killer, any kind of envy. And envy, so it's stuff. Envy is about stuff. What are people envious about? They're envious about stuff. You got more stuff than I got. I don't want you to have that. Okay. All right. And envy leads to guilt because you got more stuff than other people, so you're guilty. So on the one hand, you're envious, and on the other hand, you're guilty. Okay, you're guilty, and so you get caught between these two emotions. Both these are all energy killers. Okay, and then there's blame, because you got to blame somebody why the world is structured such a way that some people have a lot of stuff and other people don't have enough stuff. So now you got three things going. Can you see how this really, really kills energy? And this is how all scarcity, it's a set of emotions that become a system. That's how scarcity, there's more than enough for everything to go around, but the energy systems that people, or the devoid stuff systems that people prevent there actually being any abundance. And what that leads to is a sense of massive unfairness. I mean, I went to college, I go back to college reunions, and it's about the unfairness of the world. It's about the unfairness of the world. Living in America, talk to the Uber drivers. They're all immigrants. They love this place. Their solution is send all the unhappy Americans somewhere they came from. So unfairness, and then depletion. The planet is being depleted. Okay, there isn't enough to go around. In 1800, we crossed 1 billion. Now we have 7 billion. Average incomes are up 17 times. Lifespan is up 42 years. All the great slides that Peter had this morning, there's just massive amounts, and the reason is because it comes out of human imagination and imagining an infinite future, and then having more and more energy in your life. And then the other one is the zero sum. If you have something, that means I don't have it. If this person over here has it, it's only at the cost of someone. These are killer thoughts. These are killer thoughts. They destroy energy. They destroy any possibility of creativity, okay? So I call this the scarcity system, and it's a stuff system. The whole thing's based on stuff. The whole thing's... All right, now, that was quick. I had to get through that quickly, and then I go to the abundance spiral. Starts with gratitude. Gratitude is the single most powerful energy-producing emotion on the planet. Abundance is connected, gratitude is connected to another word which we use interchangeably, which is called appreciation, which is interesting because it has both a psychological meaning, but it has an economic meaning. So stocks appreciate, land appreciates. So appreciation means growth, and I say that every time you're grateful, you appreciate the value of something. You appreciate the value of that person, but you appreciate who you are because you're grateful. So if you want to know how to enter and continually grow within the world of abundance, you have to be grateful for everything, okay? And you'll never run out of new things to be grateful for. And people can tell that you're grateful, and people love being around people who are grateful, and they hate being around people who are envious. Okay, so gratitude leads to is energy, and it leads to creativity. Steve Jobs, they said, Steve Jobs, what is creativity? He says, it's putting things together. People who put a lot of things together are really creative, You only put things together that you love and you appreciate. Creativity, you only put things together that you really like. And creativity leads to cooperation, which is really what capitalism is. F.A. Hayek said that capitalism is an ever-expanding system of increased cooperation among strangers. Big thing there is strangers. So when I was in, and the thing that really gets me about this is the ATM. I grew up in slow times, so ATMs are really, really exciting to me. And we were in Vienna. We were at the soccer hotel, very famous for the soccer tour. And I came down to the concierge and I said, "Is there an ATM here?" Of course, he knew what I meant. He says, "Yes, you come out the front, walk down 2 blocks till you get to McDonald's, cross the street, and the ATM is right between Starbucks and the Apple store." I go there, they ask you, language, okay, they ask you currency, you put in your card, millions and millions of strangers cooperating with each other. I get that. And Babs is there, I turn to her and I say, "What a world. What world. I love it. I love it. This is massive cooperation among strangers. Most of the world still, you can only have cooperation among friends and family." Okay, finally, real quick, opportunity. Opportunity, when you get this, you get massive opportunity, which leads to ingenuity, which leads to Peter's favorite subject, exponentials. And this is the energy system. So what you have to do now is that you have to put a barrier, the abundance barrier, between these two systems, okay? And what you have to do is continually surround yourself with people who are energy people, which I call the abundance neighborhood, which goes like this, goes like this. And this is what this is. This is what Joe is putting. He's putting together abundance. This is what Peter does with Abundance 360. We put together an abundance neighborhood. So this is my whole take on how going from the simple thing of getting past, present, and future right in your mind, and then understanding that the mechanism for growing the future is to actually increase the amount of energy in your life, reduce the amount of stuff. You end up in a neighborhood like this, and it's a good world. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.